Never say this if you want to attract a gentleman. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rulla Alani, and today I'm going to be sharing 5 things you should never say if you want to attract a gentleman. First thing that you should never say if you want to attract a high quality man is that chivalry is dead. Well, if you truly believe that chivalry is dead, then where do you think Prince Charming is going to come out from? You truly do need to believe in what you want to attract, right? So if you go around saying chivalry is dead, chivalry is dead, chivalry is dead, well then you are going to be attracting men who don't believe in chivalry, who are not traditional, who are not going to treat you like the queen that you are. Now, other things along these lines are there are no gentlemen left in the world, I can't seem to find any gentlemen, and even worse than that, which I hear so many women saying, is all men are blank. Usually, it's a negative word. When you stereotype all men as being a certain way, all men are toxic, all men are players, all men are cheaters. You should never make stereotypes about a whole gender of people, right? Because first off, it's not true, because there's always going to be someone who does not fit into that narrative, who does not fit into that stereotype. So you better believe that whatever it is that you're seeking is out there. And so the first step to doing that is to cancel these sorts of statements from your vocabulary and from your thinking and from your mindset altogether. You want to be going out in the world knowing that there are gentlemen out there, knowing that there is a man who knows how to treat you, who knows that it is the man's responsibility to take a woman out, to treat her to a date, to show her a good time, to prove to her that he is the one for her. So you need to believe that this is out there, that it indeed exists, because let me tell you, it does. When I was on dating apps, in my heart, I believed these men are gentlemen. I only speak to men who are gentlemen. Now, I will be honest and say that has not always been the case, right? There were times when I was in high school and college and I just hung out with guys. It wasn't always this high quality man that I was seeking. But when I was finally ready to seek the man of my dreams, to seek a partner, to seek a lifelong commitment, then I put it out in the universe that yes, there is a gentleman out there that is meant for me. Yes, there is a gentleman out there who still believes in traditional values. And guess what? I ended up finding him. So make sure that if you are also looking for a gentleman, then make sure to never say that no gentleman exists in this world, all men are trash, chivalry is dead, because these things are going to actually keep you farther away from finding someone who actually fits the values that you're seeking. Number 2, none of my previous relationships ended because of me. Anyone who says this is a flat out narcissist. You need to take accountability for your part in a relationship. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, then you know I always say to stay away from the topic of previous relationships, of ex-partners, of why things ended, and X, Y, and Z. You should not be discussing the past with someone, because what truly matters is the present moment and the future. Obviously, if you are getting married to someone or if things are getting really serious, that's fine. But if you are on the first date or even the first few dates and a man is already asking you, details about your previous relationships and why they ended and, how long they were and X, Y, and Z, that guy is not right for you. I think that it is just way too intrusive to dig into someone's personal business like that. And to be honest, if I'm getting married to someone, I don't really care to know about their ex-partners and, all of that. But it is very, very suspicious when people flat out say, all of my relationships ended because of the other person. That is a red flag, because it always takes 2 to tango. And I believe that we should all be learning from our mistakes, that we should all be learning from our previous relationships, because that helps us become better partners. At number 3, we have I'm available whenever. What kind of message does that send if you want to attract a high quality man, a gentleman, and you're telling him, I'm available whenever, I'm available tonight, I'm available tomorrow, I'm available this weekend? Well, first off, it shows that you have no life. It shows that you really have nothing going for yourself. It shows that you don't have any commitments, and that is a turnoff. We all want to date people who have things going on with their business, with their career, with their hobbies, with their interests, people who are actually passionate about things and who actually have projects that they're committed to, right? When we meet someone who is just available anytime, any day, this just tends to be someone who is not really right for us because maybe they're toxic, maybe they're lazy, maybe they are in that point of their life when they don't have much going on. It is just a bad look when you say that you're available whenever. It's also a bad look when you say I'm bored, because I heard this quote somewhere and I think it's so true, and it says that only boring people are bored. If you are truly comfortable in your own skin, I don't think you ever feel bored. If you are truly motivated and driven, you will always find something to do that has substance. Now, I'm not saying like fill all your hours with something to do. Even meditation is doing something, right? Even going on a walk or exercising is doing something. But I think that when there's people who are just like, I'm bored, those are the same people who watch TV all day, who get nothing done, who have no dreams or aspirations, right? The real high quality, high value people are never bored because they're always excited about something. They always have a trip that's coming up, or a project that they're working on, or a goal that they're working towards. So never be someone who is available whenever. And also never be someone who's just bored, because gentlemen are not looking for people like that. Number 4, would you like to go out sometime? Now, I am traditional, so I believe that a woman should never ask a guy out on a date. Now, I'm talking about like the first few dates. Obviously, if you've been dating someone for months and you were the one to set it up, that's not a big deal. But in the first few times, I mean, the man should really set the precedent that he is taking the lead, that he is masculine, that he is willing to plan a date, ask you out, book a reservation. A woman should really surrender and let go and get into her feminine energy and let the man lead. Like, for once, let the man lead the way and lead the relationship. When you are the one who is initiating the date or the hangout or whatever it is, then it really seems that you are the one embodying the masculine energy. You are the one pursuing the man. And I believe, I mean, there are a lot of other people out there who are going to advise you that it's 2021, women should make the move, women, can go out there and express their love and ask someone out. And if you want to do it, it's fine. But I personally believe if you want to attract a high quality man, a gentleman, someone who has traditional values, someone who is embodying the masculine energy, then let him take the lead and do not ask him out on a date, right? It's his responsibility to ask you out on a date and to treat you to a good time. Last but not least, at number 5, we have how many people have you been with before? So this goes along the same lines of bringing up your ex or previous relationships you've been in. It is very disrespectful to ask someone how many people they've been with. It's a question that I believe should not be answered. I think if you're mature, if you're truly an adult, then you should be confident enough in yourself that it doesn't really matter if your partner has been with one person or 10, right? They are now with you. They are now, pursuing you. So why does it really matter who they've been with or what they've done in the past? I think that it is a private question, and I don't believe it's something that you should ask someone because it doesn't have good intentions when you ask someone that. It's a question that entails a lot of judgment and a lot of criticism, right? Nobody really feels comfortable answering that question. So stay away from those questions that are going to put pressure on someone and make them feel uncomfortable, because we want to be having conversations that are uplifting, empowering, ones that are engaging, ones that are interesting, and there are so many other conversation topics that you can have that don't involve, the past and people you've been with. So those are the 5 things that you should never say if you want to attract a gentleman. I hope that it was helpful. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure also to subscribe. I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.